Welcome to the 15-minute Rush podcast.
This is the second episode of our podcast. I don't know how many though. We hope to keep it going.
Yeah.
So good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching.
Yeah. The weather is a little bit rainy and gloomy. Fortunately, we were already kind of planning on shooting
Inside. So
inside.
yeah, we're lucky.
And ironically, we were planning on shooting in a library.
Yes.
So I'm trying to keep my voice low, but I'm also trying to project.
You know what? Speaking of the fact that we're in the library, let's talk about today's topic because I find it ironic that we decided to talk about the art of doing nothing in the library.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
I feel like it's kind of what's the word for it? Where it's counterintuitive, you know? The art of doing nothing in the library.
In the library.
Because
it balances everything out.
Yeah, typically this is a place where students will go to do something.
Yes.
This is where they go to
Study, group studies, research.
I see people working on print shop and like you said, group study. I know I have been banging out my required reading for my seminar class. Shout out to Raul Palma,
That's
Miami seminar. Yep. I read 30 pages here at 10:30 at night. Didn't get back to my dorm room till 11:30.
I studied for my first exam in 3 years in the library for my introduction to philosophy.
Yeah.
Hey, that's our professor,
Yeah.
Professor JP right
Shout
there.
out JP.
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta get him on the podcast.
Yeah, we should.
That would be
we
so
should.
fire.
He's a great guy, guys.
All right.
So into the topic.
All of this to say, the art where we're approaching doing nothing and taking those moments to chill and relax as kind of an art form. Being able to, it's not so much you could say it's an art form. I think that might be kind of extrapolous, kind of hyperbolic.
Wow.
It's making it bigger than it is.
Those are big words for me.
Yeah.
But I think I agree with you. People take doing nothing as laziness or something, but I feel there's a sort of an art to be truly doing nothing. To sit and let thoughts pass.
Yeah, it's the art of the balance, I should say. You know, the art of balancing, doing something and doing nothing.
Yeah.
And
because I have one thing to say, I think at the end of the day, it is a part of every human being, I would say, because I'll take an example of bears, because bears have been found to sit and admire scenery. While you could take admiring scenery as doing something, but still, it is fun to just watch a creature which is known to be violent, rampant, takes over, kills anything and everything inside, and it decides to just sit and enjoy the scenery. That's such a human aspect of an animal which is really wild.
Yeah. I feel that's okay. Before we get into our topic again,
yes.
One of the things that I'm looking forward to, in my adult life, wherever I choose to reside, is having that opportunity to just kind of especially, it's one thing to be able to do nothing in your home, but it's another thing to be able to do nothing in nature.
Yeah.
And surround yourself with just natural smells and sounds and hearing
wind
leaves
and
fall, the wind, birds chirping, stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, we are humans.
Yeah.
And I feel there might be something intrinsically that finds that suited.
9 to 5s were not built for us.
Yeah.
Although we were the ones who made it. I hardly doubt that humans saw the beautiful mountains and the vast ocean out there and decided, you know what, I need to be in an office
right
for
now
8 hours and sit in front of a screen.
Yeah.
I doubt that was what we thought.
Yeah. And that kind of ties into my school of thought about responsibilities. I think there's two different types of responsibilities: tangible responsibilities and subliminal responsibilities.
Okay. 2 big words more.
Okay, so tangible in the sense of physically, you're able to this
Holding
coffee
that
cup
cup
is
okay.
tangible. I'm tangibly holding it.
Okay.
I'm able to see it, feel it and drink out of it whenever I want.
More like concrete.
Yeah, concrete.
Okay. Yes.
So when I mean like tangible responsibilities, an example was I woke up this morning and I knew I had to record this episode.
Okay.
I knew I had to do, well, last night I knew I had to do philosophy homework. I knew I had to do that reading, that focused reading. So those are examples of like things that are typically short term, relatively like immediately attainable, and like it could span from like, and when I say short term kind of loosely, you know, because like some things could take like a while, like the process.
It's relative.
Yeah, it's relative.
Yeah.
Unlike subliminal responsibilities, where I feel like that's where we kind of tap into our subconscious and like kind of like that primal instinct, like we were talking about, where it's like deep down I feel like we all want to feel like we're able to sustain ourselves, we're able to like find companionship in like a partner or in a group of people. Like those are just things that are very
like parts of human nature, you mean?
Yeah, very very innate, you know.
Okay.
So,
and I would like to ask you, as we're on the topic, what would you consider like not just being a part of society or something, like on a personal level, what would you consider subliminal responsibilities? Like, as you gave an example of recording this episode today is a tangible responsibility. So what would be a subliminal responsibility on a personal level?
Subliminal responsibility on a personal level?
I'm trying to understand. Would it be something like I have to, I don't know, get better at my tennis game, for example?
Yeah, it's the things that kind of like float around in the back of your mind,
Okay.
like things you're not directly thinking about,
Yes.
but things that influence.
Always stay with you.
Yeah, that influence
Okay.
your decisions that you make now.
Okay.
So like, this is kind of a weird example, but Freud.
Yes.
I know he has a
Sigmund Freud.
Yeah, Sigmund Freud.
Yeah.
He has a theory that we are purely motivated through the need to have to reproduce, right?
Okay.
He thinks that every action that we take
Is
essentially-
eventually guided by that feeling.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
not by that feeling, but by like the innate sense that we need to do that. So I feel like it's kind of in a similar vein, except not so much in like the reproduction side, but in the sense that we're not necessarily conscious of how the decisions we make right now, the tangible responsibilities that we have and the tangible decisions that we make right now, we're not necessarily thinking about the future implications of that.
Okay, so you feel that these responsibilities that are like picking up a phone or getting my homework done or getting to the gym are at the end of the day controlled or are affected by our subliminal responsibilities or thoughts that we consider them as responsibilities. Like
Yeah.
it's a part of our subconscious that leads our day.
Yeah,
Okay.
like for the tangibility, for like the physicality of going to the gym, like that's a goal that you're going to be able to set in the morning and then accomplish by the afternoon. But overall,
Where did that goal come from?
exactly, where's that coming from? Is it coming from the feeling of I need to look better, I need to feel better about myself, I want to stay fit, I want to achieve this criteria?
So, as far as I understand, you are coming to the point that it has what do you call it? The inner motivation that we have is often based upon certain thoughts which lead us to do these things.
Yeah.
Like going to the gym, as you said.
Yeah, and it's kind of things that like settle in your character over time, you know?
Okay.
That will like develop, you know, like I don't know, I think it also matters about like not upbringing, but just like the school of thought that you subscribe to as you grow up.
Yes.
You know?
Everybody has their own beliefs and their own system of values.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I understand. That's one way to think about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I personally would, for me, it's more like I do my things day by day. As in, today I have to, I don't know, I have a fitness session at 4, then a tennis at 5, and that's all I can think of. I never thought of it in a way that maybe there's something that is pushing me to do that. For me, it was all like, I should do this because it's good for me. But maybe there is a certain part of me that was a kid and saw some people, I don't know, being fit.
Yeah.
Or also, at the same point, somebody being really unhealthy, which pushed me to find a better way to go through my life.
Yeah.
Maybe I would say that every one of you also has a certain thing that pushes you through the day, but you would probably assume it's my love for education or my love for sports, but there is something out there, like really inside your subconscious, which is pushing you, to do these things. But you think that we can ever identify these things, or we're better off by not identifying these things,
If you're asking me like what I think the prescribed solution is, that actually I'm writing it down right now. A friend of mine, her parents are like exact opposites of each other, and her dad likes to do things like mind you, both parents are extremely like anxious people, right? They both like to do different things to manage their anxiety.
Yes.
Her mom plans out, like, has like a set schedule of like what they're gonna do today and then what they're gonna do tomorrow, and maybe it goes on for the week.
Wow.
They have like a monthly calendar in the kitchen, and that's how her mom manages
their life works. Yeah.
manages her life. While her dad, on the other hand, thinks in the sense of what can I do right now?
Okay.
Like what is my next attainable, tangible goal that I need to just get through the day?
Yes.
So there isn't really a right way. It's kind of like what works best for you.
Yeah.
I would kind of find myself in the middle area.
I think I would probably find myself more leaning towards the dad side, like doing one thing at a time. Because when we play tennis, I'm not a professional, but I did understand that the goal to be good at what you do, or like while playing the point, is to focus on the ball that is in your court, not to focus on what happened last point, what is going to happen next point. It's all about this point, the next 5 seconds that I play, or the 5 seconds that I am in right now, are what matter to me. And that is, I think, we should live through life too. And that's why I feel myself more of a guy who doesn't care about planners. I don't like the fact I have something every other day planned, or I should have something planned. I feel life is much more enjoyable when you do things in the flow, but with a certain structure. Yeah. I'm not saying go haywire and wake up at 11 in the morning and go to sleep at like 3 in the morning. And yeah. Certain structure is nice. Like in our last episode, we had Xavier who said he has his day planned, Like we should have an idea of what we want to do.
But like keep your knees bent. Like be ready to like pivot.
Yes, yeah. But not exactly shift to the art of doing nothing.
Yeah.
As making it a part of your life,
Yeah.
I think it's a really smart way to go through life, I would say.
Yeah.
Because it's my way of life.
Yeah. That's not.
But
so.
this is college, right? We see all kinds of people here. Like we see somebody. I have made friends who know exactly what they're doing at 3:59 on a Tuesday afternoon. And I also have friends who go around and they're like, "What are you doing today?" And I'm like, "Man, I have a class." Like, "Oh no, I also have a class." Like, they have no idea, but they're managing. They're going through life like it's a piece of cake.
Yeah, and there's really like, at the end of the day, like there's really no wrong way to go about it. And so it's not so much about, at the end of the day, it's not so much about the art of doing nothing. It's about doing what works best for you.
Makes sense. Like taking the time out to embrace the little things in your life.
Yeah.
Oh.
So boom.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to the podcast.
You came in at a really fine time. We have 30 seconds, to end the podcast, but we would love to hear your opinion.
Okay, what are you guys talking about?
The art of doing nothing.
Yeah. It's ironic that we're in a, what do you call it?
A library
as we do it.
The art of doing nothing. I was talking actually with one of my counselors about procrastination and because I did that all during high school. I'm sure everyone did. And she said you have to find a spot where your brain correlates that with work.
Yeah.
So like I can't work in my room because I will do nothing. I'll just sit on my
Makes
phone.
sense. Makes sense.
I'll like pop up YouTube or something. But every time I've come in here, I've like tried to force myself, even if it was like something stupid. I just like work on something.
Yeah.
So I can like connect this place to work and actually like productiveness.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. As we come to the end of the podcast, I think that was a really nice opinion to have.
Yeah.
Connect things with productivity so that when you're around them, you'll automatically be productive. That's awesome.
Yeah, and vice versa. Like having the set and setting.
Where you
like
can
this
relax.
this is a place of being productive, and your dorm room is a place where you can relax and enjoy the art of doing nothing.
Well,
But
think-
with that said,
yeah, let's end the podcast.
do you wanna?
Wait, first let's introduce yourself.
Oh
you know?
yeah, sorry. One more
go.
time.
I'm Weston Kitzman. I'm a freshman here.
Okay.
I study exercise science.
Awesome.
Gotcha. Awesome.
So that was our guest for today, guys.
Gotcha. I'm Creed Gorham.
This is Creed. I'm Daivat Mehta, and we hope you liked this episode of our podcast.
And